What's up, YouTube? This is Dee from dmariesmith.com coming to you with the first of many Online Marketing Pro series. Today's Online Marketing Pro series is focused on how to integrate digital media into ministry, and it is specifically designed for churches and faith-based organizations who want to push their message forward in the digital space. So today we will go over a 3-step process that will help you build a solid foundation for your online ministry. The first step being developing a communication strategy. The second being evangelize to the world across media platforms. And the last step being tracking ministry activity in order for you to get a better understanding of who you're reaching and how to reach them. So the first step in integrating digital media into ministry is to develop a communication strategy. And what this does is it will allow for you to build a solid framework across all of your digital touch points that really hone into one strategic message. So kind of the baseline deliverables that you would need in order to build out your communication strategy is first a content plan. And this is a kind of written documentation that really explains kind of what you stand for and the different channels that you would use to promote your ministry, whether that be Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, just really outlining and detailing that information out so that you use it as a guide and a framework to move your organization in the direction that it needs to go. The second communication strategy is to really have an authentic voice. We can't be everything for everyone. And given that certain ministries specialize with helping a specific demo group or are very passionate about women or social enterprises, really creating that authentic voice that attracts your ideal person that you would serve into your ministry is super helpful. And then the third kind of piece to the communication strategy is really working to develop engagement tactics. And this is what continues to bring people back to, consume your content, come to your and visit, and also disseminate and share the content that you put out on your platforms to their networks and out into the rest of the world. On to the next step in integrating digital media into ministry is what the Bible and what Jesus called us to do was evangelize to the world. And so, with this concept, we really want to distribute the word of God digitally. It has massive reach and really allows for ministries to make impact like never before. I can, for example, Sarah Jakes has developed an amazing ministry, and she uses the power of social media, the power of digital technology to really move her business forward. And other ministries alike, large and small, can work to develop their own tactics to really move forward in that direction as well. So just listing out some of the different channels that you could use to really evangelize to the world would be social media channels. So, the big ones, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and even Snapchat, which kind of comes with a different twist, and you have to have a different strategy for it, but it's definitely a platform that you can step into and really reach people who would never have received your message before. YouTube is also a great platform to disseminate information. You can produce long form video content that really kind of engages consumers into the kind of educational piece, and really kind of learning about God and learning about the gift that God has given to you to give to the rest of the world. The third piece that you could use to distribute the word of God digitally are sellable media files. So we know that within the house of God that DVDs are sold, books are sold, but you can translate those products over into a digital vehicle as well and sell them. And then the last one are blog posts. So this is similar to YouTube. It's kind of that in-depth content where you can really kind of dig deep and get into really deep content with your consumer and drive strategic engagement. Maybe not the word strategic, but drive deep engagement. So moving on to the third and final step to integrate digital marketing into ministry is to track activity. So there are tons of analytical tools that you can leverage to draw insights and optimize your message to make sure that it's resonating with people across your digital platforms. So listing off a couple of analytics tools that you can use would be Facebook Business Manager. So, for example, if you have a Facebook fan page and you are promoting content on a consistent basis, you can go into the on the back end of your fan page and see how much reach a specific post is getting, how many video views is that post getting, what are the shares, comments, how is that content doing in comparison to others, to help you get a better understanding of drawing those insights and then making optimizations to your messaging to know what's the best type of content to put out and at what time. YouTube Creator Studios also has a similar insights tool that allows for you to look at those different engagement metrics as well to help promote that message. And then Pinterest, if you are well-versed in that platform, they have analytical tools as well that gives you that insight and also helps you understand the different behaviors and characteristics of people who are consuming your content. So it kind of goes in a step further to help give you create persona profiles of who these individuals are, how they skew by gender, and so on and so forth. And then the final analytical tool that you can use to draw insights and optimize your messaging would be your actual website. So you can leverage Google Analytics, which is a more sophisticated tracking platform to kind of see where website tracking is coming, where it's going, how it's navigating your website. But with that, if you are leveraging a website platform like a Weebly or Wix, on their back end, they have information as well that can help you see where the majority of your website traffic is coming from, if it's coming from Facebook or if it's coming from Twitter or YouTube, just help you better understand where you should be exercising the majority of your resources when it comes to kind of their digital presence. And so that is it for our first Online Marketing Pros series. I really hope that this information was helpful for you, and I will be producing more content to help businesses and organizations